I am so glad 2020 is finally over. I've never been happier to do an end of the year book tag as I am to do it this year. Get out of here 2020, please. Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. I'm here today to do the end of the year book tag, and I cannot even express the amount of joy I feel that this day is finally here, because the end of this whole dumpster fire of a year is finally here, and I'm so glad this year is over. I mean, there's still a month to go, but it's like doing this tag makes me feel like, oh, thank God. I usually think that how did a year go by so fast, but this year I'm so thankful that it went by, that it's now over. Apart from COVID-19, for me personally, this year was full of stress. It was full of revamping things. It was full of re-evaluating what I exactly want to do, my priorities, and what I think is important and what I think is unimportant. I found a lot of clarity. There's still a long way to go, but I'm glad that this year is over. Even if it has given me a lot of positives, I just want this to be over, man. But all that aside, let's just get on with this video and let me share with you my answers to the end of the year book tag. I did this last year as well, and I leave the link to that video here as well as in the description box below. Question number 1. Are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And apart from all the DNFs, which I'm not going to pick up again, maybe there's one or two, but on the whole, I'm just keeping it like that stack. But other than that, they're just my current reads that I am currently reading. The day this video goes up, I'm only reading one book, which is Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. But by the time you see this video, I might be reading something else because I plan to finish that book today. But the answer to this question is that the only books that I've started this year and that I am yet to finish are those that I'm currently reading. Question number 2. Do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? And no, I don't do that because I can read any book at any time of the year. If you give me a Christmas book, for example, Sophie Kinsella's Christmas Shopaholic, if you give me that in May, I will read it that time. I don't have any issues with reading any book at any time. So there's no book to transition into the end of the year. The end of the year is coming, that's all. Question number 3. Is there a new release you're still waiting for? And oh God, I am really excited to get my hands on The Burning God by R.F. Kuang, which is the third and the final in the Poppy War trilogy, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm waiting for it to release. I don't know why I'm not pre-ordering it, because I really can at this point, but I'm just waiting for something, I don't know what. And then there is the fourth in the Ember in the Ashes quartet, which releases in December, so I really want to buy that as well. Question number 4. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? And these 3 books I'm going to take, and I'm going to say that these are on the 20 books that I want to read in 2020 list, and I have not been able to read them throughout this year. And those 3 books are The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt, The 40 Rules of Love by Elif Shafak, and The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. And I really want to get them because I want to get that satisfaction of having finished that list more than anything else. I know that's not a good way to go about while reading, but this is something that I set myself at the beginning of every year. This is a goal that I set myself. And in the middle of all this crap that has been 2020, I just want this one achievement. Please. One. Question number 5. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I don't want to jinx it, but I really think that The Nightingale has those elements that will touch my heart and wriggle its way into my favorites list and stay right at top. So I feel like that's one book that I really should be looking out for and really be careful while reading. and keep my heart safe, because I somehow feel like it's going to be an amazing read. That's a lot of expectations on one book, but yeah, that's how I feel. The sixth and the last question. Have you already started making reading plans for 2021? And boy oh boy, where do I start? I have already started making plans for 2021, and although they are still in the very early stages, it's a rough draft, you could call it, at the moment, but I have so many plans for 2021, both reading wise, booktube wise, and Bookstagram. I haven't started making it yet, but oh god, I am so excited. Like, I don't want to pin many of my hopes onto the coming year. Like, it won't even see what hit it, but still, I am really excited. And I should also tell you that I have a huge thing coming in collaboration with Nandini over at Read, Dream, Repeat, and you need to look out for that. If you want to know more about it, please follow both of us on Instagram. We have a huge announcement coming, and I mean, I completely lost sense of what I was talking over there, but yeah, reading for 2021 looks really good, at least as of now. So that was my end of the year book tag. Did you like this video? Did you not like this video? What are your answers to these questions? If you'd like to do this tag, I leave the questions in the description box below, and please let me know what your answers are. If you're doing a video about it, if you're doing a blog post about it, or if you just want to chat with me in the comments, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.